It was back to school 2 days before students for the staff at WISD. A yearly tradition placed administrators and teachers into the Performing Arts Center and libraries at several campuses district-wide. According to Professional Learning Director Janet Zambrano-Standard, staff development has been around for as long as she can remember.
The importance here is that everyone learns something new or different every day that will make a difference in the learning of our students.
Your recommended, on the other hand, is also 26 credits. Professional development is the strategy school districts use to ensure that educators continue to strengthen their practices throughout their career. The most effective professional development engages teachers to focus on the needs of their students. The state of Texas requires teachers to attend professional development each year. Depending on the subject and student population, federal, state, and local funding helps pay for the sessions, materials, and often the presenters.
You can see how things have changed and progressed. Now it's the Department for Professional Learning. So everything is about learning so that everyone can sharpen their skills or improve on their skills for the benefit of the students.
The topic of the professional development session is based on data at the district and campus level. After classroom observations and teacher feedback, strategists at WISD then decide what sessions will benefit all teachers.
They tend to put trainings that are for specific strategies that will help students, but also now that we're 21st century, the pedagogy. So now it's not just the what, but the how we're changing our instruction to help our students.
C&I directors and strategists say this semester's sessions were focused on language arts, science, and the updated House Bill 5.
Staff development is important to teachers so that they can go back and reflect on how they've been doing their teaching, how they have been doing the modeling in the classroom, but most importantly, staff developments are really important, especially in the new year, so that our teachers can get, like Mr. Salinas said, rejuvenated, and they can look at what they're going to, what is the end in mind, what do they want, what is the outcome that they want for their kids. And this is a time to really start planning full force, getting our kids ready for the STAR test.
As a principal, as a teacher, it rejuvenates you. It reminds you of the little things that you knew you knew how to teach, but you had forgotten in the past. So it's just rejuvenation, collaboration amongst peers. We have 400 different language arts teachers, so they're able to talk and share one another and take these ideas back into their classrooms.
This one, to be honest with you, I want to say, put a little star by it.
Most strategists and directors have taught in the classroom. They say they remember what it takes to be a teacher and know firsthand the value of professional development.
I think more than anything, it inspires teachers, it gets them ready to go back into the classroom and understand that they have these kids in front of them that they're responsible for, and they're responsible for their lives, and getting them to be inspired as well. Because one thing that I learned as being a teacher is that it's not always what the kids know, but it's also the inspiration to give them, to want them to give them the will to do things, and I think that that's really important.
Principals, teachers, and staff members from all schools participated in these all-day sessions. For most, it brings back skills they may have forgotten as the year goes by.
It's definitely great to all come together as a team again and really see what everyone's doing. Also to kind of have that little brain refresher to get us back into the groove of things, what's expected of us as teachers.
We didn't have so many pressures, our schedules weren't so fragmented.
They give us a lot of new ideas that we can implement in our classroom pretty quickly, actually, so we enjoy getting those ideas that we can put to use right away.
Sometimes you tend to go on vacation and, you know, you're in vacation and you tend to forget a little bit of things, but then when you come back to these staff development things, it is helpful and beneficial because it reminds you and refreshes your mind once again, like you were saying, that it does help us teachers to get back on track and what we can do to improve to better our students.
I've been teaching, this is my 23rd year, and every year we go to staff training, we get introduced to new ideas, and then we go back and, like I as a teacher, put those ideas to practice in the classroom. What happens is that there's some great ideas that I've learned, 5, 10 years ago, and then I kind of push aside, and then it kind of reminds me like, hey, I know this idea, I've used it before, or a version of it, and I need to go back and reuse it and not just toss it aside because somebody said, hey, here's the latest, biggest new idea to use.
Weslaco ISD professional development staff design specific schedules to accommodate different grade levels and subjects. Usually, one day is used for staff to attend training or meetings. The other day is considered a work day and used by teachers to make improvements to their classrooms and prepare for the students' first day back to school.
I do think the days that we come back after Christmas are important when we have just staff to kind of refocus. Everybody's been on vacation for 2 weeks. It was crazy busy right before the holidays. So Monday gave us a chance with our staffs to kind of refocus. Where are we at? What do we need to do? What's coming up? And then they have a work day in their classrooms, most teachers. One or the other day they had a work day to prepare and be ready. So when the students come tomorrow, everybody's organized, everything's ready to flow.
It helps us get the year started on the right foot, and it allows us to bond as adults and to get our staff ready, our team ready for our students to come in on Wednesday.
According to the state of Texas, research has shown that the quality of instruction and school leadership are among the most important factors in raising student achievement. Here at Weslaco ISD, schools and district leaders strive to bring the most innovative teaching methods and strategies through workshops and seminars to expand their knowledge and skills to implement the best educational practices. 5 work days and 5 staff development days are included in the school calendar each year. That's how important this type of training is to teachers in Weslaco, and it's the students that benefit the most. A better prepared teacher in the classroom equals better prepared students, and that is always a goal of district-wide staff development. For KWES TV, I'm Heather Arevalo.
YouTube and Weslaco ISD. We're partners in sharing all the great things happening in our schools.